What's up, guys? I want to talk about the Rane One MK2. If you guys watched my previous video, I gave you my honest thoughts about it. However, I did put some incorrect information in there that I want to clear up right now. And that was, I said that the mic effects were going to be software based, that you were going to have to go into the software in the computer to adjust them and turn them on and off. Well, Jason Stout from InMusic did contact me, and he told me that that was incorrect, that the mic effects are going to be hardware onboard effects, and currently the functionality is in a menu on the Rane One MK2, but they are trying to implement a way where you can turn them on and off with a physical button on the Rane One of some sort. They don't know exactly how because they're still working on it. The Rane One MK2 is actually still in development. What you guys saw at NAMM, that was more or less a prototype. He also said that there will be a depth knob where you can control the depth of the effects on the microphone. So those are all great developments, and that's great information. Thank you, Jason, so much for sharing that with me. Now, the thing I want to talk about is the layout of the Rane One. That was the one area that I really didn't like that much. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Here's the Rane One right here. And as you see, the platter over here, it's way to the left. And this one is like right to the left as well. And so it's like symmetrically, it's not symmetrical. So it looks kind of weird. Nick Spinelli's pointed that out. I didn't really notice it until he did. But after he did, now I can't stop seeing it. But that's not really the deal breaker for me. The thing that I don't like about the layout is this right here. This has caused me problems several times at gigs where I will think that I'm pushing this fader up and accidentally I'll push that one up because they're so close. They're so close that this can look like the left fader and that can look like the right fader. And when I'm in the heat of mixing, sometimes I've even tried to push this one up and my thumb is so big that it will push them both up at the same time. But that's an issue. We really don't have much space down here to work with. So I really feel that that is too close for comfort. Now the Rane Performer doesn't suffer from this problem. Let me show you how they've tackled it. Here on the Performer, as you see, the pitch fader is over here, and then the volume fader for the left one is here. So they're very far away. You know, this is moved up and toward the left, so it's far apart where it's not an issue at all. However, on the Rane One, it is a big issue right there. So what I was hoping was that they were going to fix that problem on the MK2. And this is an idea that I had right here. And I did suggest that they could do a mirrored layout, and several DJs said, I don't like a mirrored layout. Okay, fine, no problem. How about this though? This is not actually a mirrored layout. As you see, the start stop, they're in the same place. The cue buttons are in the same place. The loop functions, they're all in the same place. So it's not really a mirrored layout. All I did was move this platter over. So now the two platters are symmetrical. And then I took the pitch fader and I moved it over here. So now the only thing that's mirrored is this strip here is mirrored to that side, but it's out of the way. Okay. Now these two are not close like that anymore. And the only other thing that I've actually mirrored in my design is the load buttons. You got a load button here and here. On the original Rane One, you have a load button here, and then you have this other one way over here in this corner. I've always disliked that. I think it would be better if it was here. But that's it. Everything else is not mirrored. So all you guys that are complaining that you hate a mirrored layout, what do you think about this layout? And another thing that I've complained about the Rane One, you guys, you know I haven't pulled any punches on this, and that's these buttons located down here on the bottom. I hate those buttons with a passion, especially the mic controls over here. So I wish that Rane would take these buttons and put them up top somewhere. And I've always said, Pioneer gets it right. Pioneer gets it right. I'm going to stop saying that because InMusic, they get it right as well. Why do I say that? Because looky here at the Performer. What do you see? Right up here, you see mic controls. You got a mic on off. You got mic volume, highs, lows. You got the microphone effects on off button and a depth button right there. So in music, they do understand that this is the best way to go about putting mic controls up here and not down here. That's a horrible, horrible idea and design. And that's something that you see on lesser controllers or more entry-level controllers, not professional controllers. And I feel that the Rane 1 is a professional controller. It just has that one flaw. So going back to the Rane 1, and here's the layout that I suggested. You might say, so where can they put the microphone controls? There's no room. Well, I think if they were really serious and they put some money and time in development, they could do something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my version of the Rane 1 MK3, where you remove those buttons and you just add another strip up here, an inch or two, or however much space is needed, but put the mic controls up here. Mic volume right there. You could even put a mic on and off switch right there. Mic volume, highs and lows, microphone effects on and off switch with the depth knob right there, and get rid of that sampler knob from down here, put it right up here, put the secondary mic controls and aux controls here, volume, highs and lows, and then the headphone controls here, the Q level and the Q mix right there. I think they would knock it, not out the ballpark, but it would be a grand slam. Grand slam. Can you imagine having this layout plus all the performer effects right up in here or wherever they put it? Secondary pad mode up here. Improved faders, which they have given us these things that I'm talking about now. A better layout, symmetrical platters, and our pitch faders out of the way. I mean, just looking at this layout, if Rane could promise me that they would make something like that, I would give them my money right now. And I know it takes about 4 years for them to produce a product. So I guess we're looking at 2029 for them to produce something like this, the Rane 1 MK3. And here's another thing. This is not the only way to solve this problem. Like, let's say if they didn't want to put these controls up here. Well, here's another idea that I have. Let's go back to the original Rane 1. Let's say that they want to keep these platters exactly the same. Well, I would say move them over. Move this one over about an inch or two. Move that one over about an inch or two. And then that would give us a free strip right here. This pitch fader would be moved over here. So now it's out of the way of this volume fader. And we have an extra strip here where we can put mic controls and things here. And it'll be another strip here where we can put mic controls and things there. And then that would solve the problem. Yes, the Rane 1 would be wider, but we would still have all the controls on the top. We wouldn't have to come down here and blindly search for things anymore. And they could still not worry about too much production costs because they were using basically the same platters on both sides, which I believe is a reason why to do something like this, they wouldn't want to do it because now these are not exactly the same. So they would have to re-engineer this whole platter piece because it wouldn't be the same as that one, even though it would be much, much, much better. So there's many different ways to skin a cat. I just wish they would pick a way and spend some time and money on it and make it happen. But here, to me, this would be the perfect Rane 1. And I'm calling this the Rane 1 MK3. Hopefully we'll see it released in 2029. And of course, I'm just being extremely optimistic. I really don't think that they will do that. I don't think they have any interest in producing something like this, which would sell like hotcakes. I mean, would sell like hotcakes. DJs, how many of you guys looking at this design right here would be willing to purchase this immediately, today? Well, I know I would. As a matter of fact, I would buy two with the quickness. I wouldn't even have to think about it. Look at that. Oh my God. I'm just looking at that, picturing that in my Pro X control tower. I wouldn't have to blindly come down here and try to access the mic controls. They're just right there on top. Oh my God. That right there. It's little things like that that are important to me. So that's going to do it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw in this video. I hope you enjoyed my ideas of what I think is the best layout for the Rane One. Will it happen? I don't think so, but we can fantasize, right? So please hit that subscribe button, press the like button, leave a comment. I enjoy you guys' comments so much. Everybody have a great day out there. And this is your boy DJ 2Legit, and I will see you on the next video. Peace out, you guys.